Balance this camera here. There we go. Hi everyone, this is Jennifer McCreath. Today is Sunday, July 15th, 2012. I wanted to turn the camera on today, talk a little bit about St. John's Pride Week, getting ready to kick off tomorrow at City Hall, 12 noon. I was hoping to have the opportunity to say a few words at that event. Unfortunately, that was not approved, so I thought I would turn the camera on, talk a little bit right now, and deliver those words nonetheless. It's no secret that it's been a rocky year for, I guess, the relationship between me and the new batch of folks running that organization, and I understand and respect that there's going to be some, I guess, some trust issues there. My goal, though, is to bury the hatchet here and mend some fences. I've worked long and hard over the past 5 years doing a variety of advocacy work for the LGBTQ community and specifically the trans community, and it's taken a lot out of me. It's taken a lot of my time. It's been my life, literally, and has prevented me from really having a life. And I've decided it's time for me to slow that down so I can focus on other things. I've been Jennifer the trans person for a long time. Now it's just time for me to be Jennifer, and with that in mind, here's a few words for you that I would love to share. LGBTQ A I B T T T A B C D E F G E I E I O. It keeps growing every year. This acronym, what started out as the gay community, has obviously grown and expanded to the point where everyone wants to put a label on themselves, and when you're in that environment, you're going to have challenges. Not everybody's going to understand each other. We're not always going to agree with things. We might not even like each other, but to the rest of the world, we're all the same, and that's not exactly ideal. But we got to embrace that and look at the two things: sexual orientation and gender identity. That's what brings us all together, and that's what literally makes us a family, folks. And Pride Week is our family reunion, and that's why we're all here. That's why I'm talking right now. Let's not forget about why we're here. 1969, June 28th, Manhattan, New York City, the police decided to raid a club known as the Stonewall Inn, strictly because of homophobia and transphobia. And after putting up with that crap for so long, the clients finally stood up, fought back, and that literally launched a revolution of change. And wow, what a 43-year period it's been. We've seen a lot of acceptance, a lot of changes. In 1972, being gay was no longer listed as a mental illness. Right now here in Canada, you can get married to anybody of any sex. And you know, there's still a lot of countries out there where you can't do that. Trans, what does that mean? Well, believe me, we spent a lot of time arguing over that too. I'll try to put it into perspective for what that really means to each and every one of us. 2012 in Canada and the United States, we're still considered mentally ill. One other, I guess, unique thing about being trans is it's not really something you can keep hidden in the closet. If you're trans and you're going to start a coming out and transition process, you're going to appear physically different to people, and you're going to have to be out. And unfortunately, when that happens, even in today's world, you're basically going to go through a lot of struggles. You're going to lose your family, your friends, your job, your house, your car, your credibility. You're not going to have, you're going to lose your health care, and you're going to lose your human rights. We've seen some positive progress in other parts of this country, but right here in Newfoundland, if you want health care paid for, you're going to have to go to a mental asylum in Toronto that's about 40 years out of date. If you want human rights, you're not going to see gender identity or gender expression in our Newfoundland Human Rights Code. We've got a lot of work to do, and I think that's particularly why we're seeing members of the trans community stand up at Pride, with Pride, but at the same time wave our own flag and speak for ourselves at certain times. It's great that we're seeing gay lesbian education now in the school system. Again, still trans, it's not the same. And Monday, July 16th at 4:30 p.m. at the Colonial Building in St. John's, Newfoundland. I'm going to be there. This flag behind me is the trans flag. It will be there. We're going to literally launch a petition. We're going to go after our provincial government and say, get with the times. Ontario, Manitoba, federally, they're doing it. They're giving us that human rights. And it's time that we have human rights as trans people here in Newfoundland. So that's what that's all about. I hope everyone will come on out. Pride Week, I believe this is the 21st year in St. John's. We've had a Pride Week. This will be the second year in which it's been run under, I guess, an incorporated body. I may no longer be part of that organization, but it's something that will always be dear to my heart. And I'd like to specifically point out Robin, Luke, Danny, Vanessa, and Katie. I know these people have worked their butt off for the past 4 to 5 months to put together an amazing week. Enjoy the week, folks. It's going to be a lot of fun, I'm sure. A lot of great opportunities to meet a lot of new people. And I'm 100% supportive of them and supportive of this week. And there it is. That's my Pride message, folks. Thank you very much for watching my video. I hope to get out to some of the Pride events. I've got a lot of other things on the go, but I think it's important that I'm there and that I reach out to some of the people that may not like me, may not understand me, or may not know me, and I've only just heard things about me. Sure, I can be a bit of a bitch sometimes, but look at the life as a trans person. It's not easy. I explained to you all the challenges. On top of that, we're talking about a medical transition as well. Hormone replacement therapy does a lot to your body and your mind. It makes you tired, depressed, exhausted, and if you do meet a trans person, and if they're in a bad mood, cut them a little bit of slack, because it's not easy for any of us, and we're trying our best. So yeah, I'm going to sign off now and say thank you everyone for watching.